Fulham any team I'll bet me a fan so but the Etihad will play a big figure in this game.
And for some time now, City don't have the quality of defense. Or defense in yet.
One of the best attackers in your team. Semenyo, have they been losing points? No. More lose just one game.
Yeah.
In a Pep Guardiola team, if you are not productive, you go to the bench.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Bet.Africa TV, home of sports arena. Team Nina, a full in session. Vicente Ewa, say man like Benedict. And of course, Agogo. We're here to preview EPL games midweek in a still action. And of course, my team, my favorite team, Manchester City, is taking on Fulham tonight. It's expected to be one of the games to me at Shepu. The top four and impact as in the title race, a win for City tonight will mean say Belgium put to 53. Now your bumpire say Arsenal bet to me. Have you said any?
They're citizens.
Your bumpire say Arsenal. Bet to me Elusu said about almost bet to mark almost 56 points and then still shake up a couple of things. But there are still other games to also look at today. You better Liverpool, Kakra, you to me, so I share teams been a bit much a shaky titleship, top four. No teams been a bit much shaky titleship this year.
Oh, Man
the
U.
top four, I think Chelsea, Man U, Aston Villa.
Bit much shaky.
No, Liverpool so what chance?
Yeah.
Liverpool's what chance.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Liverpool City at number 6 on the table with 39 points. A win for them. Against Sunderland, that's the team that they are playing. It means to me. So Omu near of which I'm for who say is going to be a tough game. Benedict, how do you see that game?
Liverpool game numa Sunderland they one team coming into the Premier League this season. Matches are about fie na on Arsenal. Penane keep home record till Man United coach Arsenal. Free all corner Sunderland the only team in the Premier League as of now. You're stretching it to Europa or top 5 with clubs, big clubs like Napoli. When it comes to keeping home clean sheet and keeping that way defeat from home, they are one of the best teams. Where Liverpool, they struggle to score. They struggle to keep a clean sheet. This is a game at Sunderland on home games need here. So likely Liverpool wouldn't pick a win in that game. I believe that Sunderland, after that disappointing results on Manya Twasono, they would want to prove something to their home fans. Omo Messi omo captain in Shaka. And he has been one key figure. Why a coach on the field, he controls the team when the coach cannot shout. It's something at air home. But I think they would come good against a team in Liverpool. And I'm seeing Sunderland picking a 3 point or maybe a draw in this game.
Possible options for this game. If Panther be 8 years this year, no, and I so take your possible options there.
Corners and one of the greatest options I'll be for. I didn't make us say Liverpool. Almost 30 season, almost consider a lot of goals from corners. Last, I think in January, starting of January, offer new set piece coach by. Offer a new set piece coach by in their last 3 games, almost 3 set pieces goals. So meaning that they are now doing the corner duties, no right. Sunderland and so one team they depend mostly on corners, any throw-ins. So there are a lot of corners going to be in this game. Over 8.5, over 9.5 likely to happen. Both teams to score. Sunderland, Beshe, Liverpool, Beshe. So both teams to score corners. And I'm looking at the wild card there, Sunderland to win or Sunderland win or draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's jump on to Manchester City and Sonny Fulham.
City ni Fulham. This game will be a KFS fiction. It went to the last minute of the game. And then one of the games, one of the highest scoring game in the EPL this season. Fulham any team I'll bet me a fan so but the Etihad will play a big figure in this game. Etihad baby a Man City were confidence to beat any team in the world. And then they had back by Fulham. And coming into this game, lose their previous game after leading by a goal. So they have everything to prove. But I think we title race now Pep Guardiola can't say Obisa journalist we say points na say no say aka 6 no 6 there say no problem into GDA say
you know say money no be problem
on from 12 mpo about pass na on 6 into no likely so team pick win no to put pressure on Arsenal against a team in Brentford on the so I'm looking at City scoring at least 2 goals in this game, a lot of goals beba over 2.5, over 3.5 likely to happen. But Manchester City, baby.
There's this commentary on social media of which I would like us to look at it briefly, where one social media account user was saying, the inclusion of Antoine Semenyo into Manchester City, a bill set, I say City, and there are mixed reactions to that statement. Agogo.
So Slim, I really wanted him to explain further.
Put it in proper context.
Because
is it goal drought?
Mami explaining your person.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Manchester City team for the last 2 seasons, Erling Haaland he has been the key figure. They play to him. Oje ball now, pass. Time as Semenyo signing Man City Erling Haaland first statement when he say Semenyo abano the goals ni so beti.
Okay.
That was the statement of Haaland, yeah. Even if it's a joke or maybe I serious, that was the statement. Semenyo will be a onusu person she goals. Manchester City wingers or for the past 2 seasons, they are no goal scoring wingers. Jeremy Doku. The last time Oshego was against Man United, Fio continue Oshego here. Savinho will try to find the player in the box. Foden the goes back you count but onusu time on ball. So Semenyo coming in, he's that player. Onya ball no around the 18-yard box now. On Haaland, he would like to score. And Haaland go drought no akono. People are saying, okay, he's not getting the enough supply onya. So game against Liverpool, I was surprised with the positioning of Erling Haaland. Every time a City were on the ball, he drops na Mamush Mumako, the number 9 row. So meaning he wants to come and have a feel of the ball. So it is affecting him some way, somehow. But untimi fani na anto Semenyo so because enyese oba Man City team no ache Haaland goals na kosi. It's based on the way a Pepe set here. But now they've gotten wingers their Semenyo would like to score than to pass to Erling Haaland. Haaland with 21 or 12. We Haaland penalties ni free man. Likely akaka no abeno. Until he would like to also prove something.
Yeah.
In a Pep Guardiola team, if you are not productive, you go to the bench.
Yeah.
So he needs to be productive with goals. So I think fan no warning ups and downs, but I think to me, I'll side with him a bit.
Oh, but you see, before Semenyo Bebano.
Still, yes.
Masa, before Semenyo Bebano, Haaland about 4 matches. And was just the day Semenyo came against Ezeta na boss, I was share 10-1 bino. Almost bought 5 games. Na Haaland in team go. But it was Semenyo and she goes no more. And you see, Semenyo buy no.
The problem is midfielders they don't create enough.
They are not creating.
And you see, Foden was doing it, I think November.
And also, yes. But you see, you cannot tell me Benedict make key point. He say Semenyo bano or Haaland ba be share goals. When Kevin De Bruyne was there were seasons, there were several a year. Now wingers obi 88 goals be Kevin De Bruyne who scored 10 plus goals. But you see, Haaland as Semenyo kind was a joke because top before Semenyo joined Manchester City, who was the 3rd top scorer. So one of the best attackers in your team. Semenyo have they been losing points? No. More lose just one game. Against Manchester United. And that game, you'll be in tactical side and at least Moody drop a point. So Semenyo inclusion in the City team, a blessing in disguise for them. If Haaland is not scoring, you have another person you can depend on. So if Semenyo by DJ, I'm about 7 games, about 5 games. I think about 7 games. He has 5 goals contribution in those games. 4 goals and 1 assist. So if gamer Haaland be tighter on team goal, you have Antoine Semenyo that will give you the goal. So already I don't know where he's coming from. I don't know the reason. Maybe probably
yes. Maybe he's trying to talk about almost style of play. Maybe Haaland because
do you feel almost style of play as a with the inclusion of
Going your best style of play. Now he's going with the EPL style of play.
Why not doing say he wants to get the job done?
Because O'Connor on the Pep teams in here because we City set it back now hit on my counter and for some time now City don't have the quality of defense. Defense in here. Diaz elusive form Stones in here fully fit. No money. So Pep or sign at some point Pep will a whole Pep or call with long balls. Into no cost signing Donnarumma on any good on signing keeper. Yes, into Wasasan.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at other games. Arsenal and so Ebeko Akuno, of course, midweek. Your predictions for the game. I'm starting through so Vicente.
Yeah, Arsenal game on I mentioned me prediction for City there no.
Your prediction for City now
Okay.
Arsenal.
It's going to be an interesting game. Fulham, the last time we know he had was way back in 2009. Yeah. City, anytime you will be an Omasaka. I mean, he has a very fine form. City, a do latter stage of the season, say yeah, they don't start well, but latter stage of the season, there's a reason why debut Major League, you'll be up at 12 points, 8 points. They do time winner. They can soak in their pressure. Look at how they won at Anfield. I mean, if it was Arsenal playing that game, and Azobos like board African share would have been given a Siyama Arsenal phone. But look at how they came all the way to equalize and get a win and even score a third goal or VAR. So it's going to be an interesting game. Fulham or maybe no Mabo. So I'll go in for a 3-1 victory for Manchester City. Liverpool, Sunderland. Money mankind. Sunderland, they haven't lost a war or home. And it's going to be an interesting game, I think. Then looking at how they also play at home and how Liverpool is performing away matches now. It's a game that I'm expecting a scoring draw in that game. Arsenal, Ebebo. And you see,
Brentford.
Yes. Brentford, they started the season, but I think so. Last 5 matches, I saw shake your mom. But that Brentford Community Stadium or London, difficult. But one thing is that Arsenal and London derbies now, they seem to find a way to win. So I land the honey there. I mean, an easy game. Arsenal last 4 visits to that winning normal winning. But one thing is at least DJ. What's your Arsenal team now? Whenever you do latter stage of competition, say now some more lead no more Ben title race now. They seem to fumble.
They want start to slow down.
Now, City Beshe. Senka ask the airball Brentford ahead of City game now, it would have been a different game. But now City, if City winning against Fulham, never got 3 points, you will see the pressure. Pressure never mounts. I say, I did so so that is what I believe.
Like 12 weeks more to go.
Yes, that is what I believe. Arteta. That is what the Arsenal team is lacking. Or more lacking that confidence to kill a dude like City or Liverpool. They have that, courage to do such things. But it's a game that I'm expecting a goalless draw.
Okay. I'll go. Brentford Arsenal.
A goalless draw, right? So I think time now no Arsenal. I don't expect them to drop, but maybe against the big boys. Because the smaller teams in there, Arsenal know how to play dirty. If I should say dirty, you see Chelsea, Manchester United, Man City. If they meet the low block teams, say they will also go like the gentle way. But Arsenal, one, if you defend harder, they will hit you with set piece. And almost set piece in there, one, they target the goalkeeper. So if you are playing against Arsenal, you can't defend throughout the 90 minutes. Arsenal know how to get a goal. And you see, if you watch the Arsenal attackers, goals in the goals they come from Gabriel, Saliba, especially the midfielders, Zubimendi, meaning maybe Alpha, of late, Oshigo's power. So this game there, Brentford, I think they won't survive. Arsenal will score them. If they should go with a low blow, they will likely to score because they have the informed striker in the lane, Obetimi Asheguba. And then Arsenal very give me we cry with ease.
Yeah, wrapping up on games, I think the prediction money man.
Yeah,
prediction for Arsenal.
Yeah, for Arsenal game, I'm looking at a scoring draw. Senior Vincent kind. Brentford. One thing, Upetima Omar Arteta, his first feel of a defeat in the Premier League at Brentford. The first game was 2-0. Free Hokono Arteta Timia Konya win one. I'm looking at Brentford getting a goal. A lot of corners in this game. Both teams need try on a lot of corners. And I wouldn't be surprised seeing Ouattara or Igor Thiago getting a goal against Arsenal.
How is the league supposed to look like after a year midweek way? League table, no? How do you think it's going to look like?
I think Arsenal be maintaining more first, since our team 6 points, City likely, to me. Maybe
you still feel there is a 6 point difference?
Yes. City likely to win at home against Fulham too. Almost two, maintaining the same way.
Still 6 now.
Yeah,
How do you think it will look like after midweek?
I think after midweek, we will see the points drop from 6 to a different type of point. I didn't make us. I'm looking at Manchester City picking a win, and I'm looking at Arsenal at least getting a draw. Into a 4-pointer between these two teams. Okay, Arsenal next few games, so I know wedding. About Tottenham the next game, about Chelsea. These are two landing teams, and fan who say, Obesha Arsenal non relegation, na Arsenal and the title no pay. So these are games at Arteta or Jumaye, especially ending into match at the Champions League quarterfinals. So and on Pep Guardiola, what can say? GDA said this is the time he can close the gap. Last 2 seasons, by this time now Arsenal actually move 12 or by GA League, you know. So 6 ain't anything for them. I'm looking at Arsenal still maintained, but I'm looking at 4 points gap. City Aston Villa may drop points today against Brighton. So the likes of Chelsea, Man United, no more slacky. This was the time when they closed Aston Villa and then the likes of Manchester City. But Bibia bet me say as of now mathematically, Man United and Chelsea they're still in the title race, depending on their City year last 2 seasons. So it depends on how they will perform in their next games. No, Arsenal.
Vicente, 6 points difference, for the titleship now.
Yeah, I believe.
You see a draw somewhere.
Yeah, somebody can say Arsenal brings so much. I see it to be a draw game. City Besha Fulham. So ahead of match day 27, I'm still expecting Arsenal to top the year, but probably maybe a 4 points. City better second. I don't see say Aston Villa will lose to Brighton or Villa Park. So it's either they will go to 50 points and Aston Villa 48 points. So I think say the more top 4 there, I see them say they'll maintain ahead of match day 27.
Okay. Well, come into the comment section, let us know. So league table no say after this midweek, a better saying changes be bem and I changes be ambem. Me and share our comment section. We'll meet on the flip side.